We're live on YouTube, live on Twitch. Next up is Anchor.
Oh shit. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch?
Anchoring this bitch.
We about episode 44. 43.
43.
We were talking about 44.
Gee, that's a little loud in my ears though.
Is it?
Is it loud on your end?
A little bit. Sounds good. It was a little quiet on my speaker I was listening to it this weekend.
Yeah, I was questioning about that because all these volumes are all the way up.
We were,
So we gotta yell in this bitch?
I guess we
Ow.
gotta yell.
Ow!
I know, it kind of hurts the ears.
Alright.
Can we turn the headphones down and keep the mics up?
These are the headphones?
Is that the headphones? Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, like that?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah. I think mics are still all the way up, right?
Yeah. Yep. I
Yeah.
think so. Well, yeah. Okay. Going live. 3, 2, 1. What's up, podcast people?
What's up? What
You know what it is? Episode 43.
43.
Ow, fuck.
Oh, fuck. He's hurting himself already.
43. How we doing?
Oh, man, I'm freaking fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. You know, just had a little scare. Thought I had the coronavirus.
That is scary.
But my fever didn't get above like 99.5, so nothing too crazy.
Huh. Well, I think that's pretty scary.
Yeah, I had like body aches and pains, and then I had like a slight fever, and I was like, oh Lord Jesus, please not be the Rona.
Oh, God, that is scary.
So,
The Rona.
The Rona.
Yeah, dude, I had a corona scare myself.
Did you?
Yeah, my mom had to go get tested, and my mom I had just seen my mom 3 or 4 days prior.
Really?
Yeah.
Came back negative? Or they don't
I
know
would
yet?
assume. I didn't hear any further, and that was like Thursday or something like that.
Yeah.
I would assume she got her results back by now. I'm not sure. I don't know how long it takes.
Yeah, I basically called into work, and then
Were they all scared? They thought you had the Rona too?
Yeah.
Shit.
They didn't want me contaminating the workplace.
I wouldn't have either.
So I haven't been to work since last Thursday.
Oh, yeah?
But I'll be going back tomorrow. So that's cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just got a notification that you're streaming Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
What the fuck? I can change that.
No, it's okay. You can change it later, can't you?
Well, no, because then people are just gonna be like, oh.
I just played in video games.
Yeah. But we ain't, motherfucker.
We ain't playing video games, man. So, Anchor. How's it going? If you wanted some more Corona stats, I know we don't really want to talk about Corona the whole fucking time because that's what everybody's hearing on the news. That's what everybody's hearing everywhere, so we don't really want to get stuck on Corona. But I did want to say, as of, what's today? Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, the 24th of March, and there is 60,000 cases, confirmed cases, and over 600 deaths.
Oh, we.
So it's getting kind of serious. And the president said today that he thinks we're all going to be hunky-dory soon, and we'll just go back to normal.
How many?
A week or so.
How many deaths in Colorado? I think
not
9.
exactly sure.
I think last time I checked it was like 9. But the cases are like rising pretty fucking quick.
Yeah, there was a surge in cases just today. There was like over 100 deaths just today.
In the United States?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Italy's getting so bad that I was seeing videos. There is nurses and doctors pretty much abandoning hospitals, just leaving people to die.
That's wild.
Yep.
Fuck that.
People are on the floors in the hospitals. It's ridiculous. It's terrible. It's like scenes you think you'd see in like a movie.
Right. Like a bad horror film.
Well, like since everyone's been sitting at home watching Netflix, I've been watching like scary, contagious movies, like pandemic movies.
Oh yeah, those are hot right now.
Yeah, yeah. They're kind of entertaining because most of them most of them aren't. Most of them are a lot worse than what we're going through right now. Like they kill everyone they come in contact with, because movies like to do worst case scenarios.
Right.
So I don't know. It's
I
it's
just
bad, but it's not bad.
I just didn't think it would be a virus. I thought it would be like World War III or something that we'd have to like.
Even Bill Gates has been talking about this for years about how a virus is gonna fuck us up more than anything else.
I saw that video. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, buddy, old pal.
Ah yeah. Ah yeah.
I agree.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
delicious. So
Good stuff.
that's really all we have on Corona.
Yeah, we don't want to.
I don't want to touch on that too much.
Yeah, it's kind of all over the news and stuff.
Yeah, it's depressing. Yeah, your information you're gonna get from the news is gonna be better than ours, anyways.
Yeah, because we just fuck around.
Yeah, we just wanted to tell you about our coronavirus encounters.
Yeah, fucking A.
Yeah,
Um,
my job isn't really doing shit to ease the curve.
you got, yeah, see, my job, they like social distancing and all that stuff.
Oh, my boss says social distancing, but he says it in a smart ass kind of way, like he's just joking.
Get away from me, fucker. Shit like that.
No, he's just like, he'll like tell everybody to wait outside the office in your trucks. So we're only like one or two people in the office at a time.
That's funny. I guess
He's
it's
ridiculous.
what you gotta do. And now, my buddy in California said that all the beaches are getting shut down, and
I saw that.
if you,
I saw all the spring breaker locations are getting shut down.
yeah, they don't want to like give out tickets, but I think it's might,
It's to that point though.
yeah, it might come down to that.
They were saying that in Italy and in China they were giving fines out of like, I don't know, $100-200, and then your second one was like $1,000.
Jeez.
Like if you got caught out for a second time, when like during
The quarantine.
what did they call it? Shelter in place.
Uh,
That if you got caught out twice, you're getting like $1,000 fine.
why do they call it shelter in place?
Because it's early form of like martial law,
The fuck? That's weird.
which we're probably gonna get to. We're probably gonna all be in shelter in place soon.
That's crazy. Yeah, but my job, they obviously won't close because we're an essential workforce, which is
So
cool.
are we.
Which is cool though.
Yep.
Because then I'll be still working,
Hell yeah.
getting that money.
Yeah, you will.
It's unfortunate that these service industry cats are getting laid off.
Yeah. Shout out to all of our servers and.
My buddy James, he works on the mountains, like at the ski resort, and he got laid off.
Oh, I bet a lot of those people are. A lot of people that don't have like jobs that people need
Right.
and are essential to living
Are
are all kind of just getting yanked right now.
That's bad.
Yeah. All the travel industry, it went to shit.
Yeah, flights are like super cheap.
Yeah. Same with hotels, Airbnbs. No one's traveling right now.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
A lot of people are canceling their plans.
I had to cancel. I'm supposed to be in California in like a week.
I'm supposed to be in Missouri and Oklahoma in 4th of July area. So hopefully it's all calmed down by then.
Yep. Fucking crazy. Oh yeah.
Hopefully.
How have you been, Blake?
Oh, I've been fantastic.
How's the family?
Family's good. Family's good. I got jacked for my car by my wife. I put a new water pump in that new dolly I got, and then she was like, nah,
This thing rides good. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, this is gonna be the new family car. You get my Ford Escape. And I was like, all right.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yep. Hashtag.
Hashtag.
Yep.
Husband life.
Yep.
It's kind of scary to me.
It is.
But good
It
for
was
you.
scary at first, but now it's like,
It's normal.
yes, everyday life.
You got
It's
a
nice.
family to raise.
Yeah, exactly. Little guy is growing like a weed.
Jeez.
Yep. He's rolling over, and now he can roll back over. It's like, oh shit, it won't be long. He's gonna be crawling. Then it's gonna be walking, and then it's gonna be.
When they start crawling and walking, don't you have to keep an eye on them like 24/7?
Oh yeah, because they'll go walk over or crawl over to something and put it right in their mouth.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, they're like a fucking irresponsible vacuum.
I like that term.
Yeah.
Irresponsible vacuum. That's classic.
Yeah.
So you like the Ford Escape though?
Yeah, it's a good car. It's my buddy has one, and my other buddy has one.
Ooh, Ford gang.
Not really. I mean, I was the first one to have one, and we got talked into it by a salesman at the car dealership, and I was like trying to leave, and my wife talked me into it too.
So no, are you still gonna get a Chevy tattoo on your hand
Oh yeah.
and
Oh yeah, bow tie.
a elk carcass on your neck?
Probably yeah. In an eagle on my chest.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Nice. You know, Tim the Tatman has a bear mixed with an eagle tattoo.
That's sick.
It's like a bear face, but with like an eagle's body.
Wow. That's intense.
It is. It's kind of crazy looking.
I like it.
It's like a fucking fucked up orgy of animals.
Cool.
Like an eagle fucked a bear. That would be the product.
And they had a baby.
Yeah. Trifecta.
Yeah. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's an interesting tattoo for sure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting stuff that I've seen.
I'm gonna have like this arm be like my dark and scary death tattoo arm, and then this side over here is gonna be all like
Colorful.
awesome and colorful, full of life.
Are you doing the color on that side?
I don't know. I haven't
Or are you
decided
doing
yet.
all black and gray.
If I find the right artist,
You want to do color?
if I find the right artist,
Yeah.
because some artists just like doing black and gray.
Yeah, for sure. Different artists like doing different shit.
Exactly.
You gotta find one that specializes in what you want,
Exactly.
and then you'd be alright.
Yep. My buddy, or not my buddy, he was tattooing next to one of our friends that was apprenticing, and I got kind of close to him. His name was, not exactly sure what his actual name is, but he goes by Casper.
Mm.
And he just moved to a shop, and it's like $130 an hour. And they're like booked out a couple months. So it's like, dude,
It's a pretty penny.
that's too much. I can't. I mean, I like spending money, but I don't like going broke over tattoos, you know?
I feel you. I mean, shit, I haven't gotten tattooed in like probably over a year and a half.
Yeah.
Probably like a yearish.
What was my last tattoo?
Oh, we got up in here.
Oh, my last tattoo was,
Baby Blast.
have you seen my Disney characters on my leg?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was one of the last ones I got.
Yeah. You're fucking Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. It was either Mickey Mouse or it was Goofy or it was, I think it was Goofy.
So what's your favorite like animated person?
Oh, either Goofy or Donald Duck.
Donald Duck, huh?
I mean, as far as like Disney characters.
Yeah.
But like all time favorite thing in the whole world, SpongeBob for sure.
SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob gang, dude.
I never got into the animated thing.
That's my shit.
I watched the Goofy movie like 100 million times when I was little, but
The Goofy movie?
the Goofy movie.
Oh, I like that one.
The Goofy movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh,
There's a bunch of great old movies that they put on Disney Plus that are just the shit. You remember Smart House on Disney?
no.
Oh, dude, it's my shit. Or how about like the movie where the girl lives on the space center up in space and then beamed down to was in high school and shit. I fucking can't remember the name of the movie.
No. See, I like Disney movies, but I like the ones with the real actors, not the little animated characters.
Those were all real
Oh,
actor
okay.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Paper Brigade,
Can't remember.
Motocross.
Oh, loved that movie. That was fantastic.
It's a good one.
Yeah, fantastic. Where the smart little kid builds all the bikes.
Negative.
And
Motocross is the one where the sister, they're dirt bikers, they're a family, but the older guy rider gets hurt, so he can't ride. So his little sister, like rides, but she like gets her hair cut, like makes herself look like.
do they have a little brother in that movie?
Yeah.
Does he rebuild engines and like the bikes and stuff?
I don't think so.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different Disney movie with motorcycles and stuff.
Yeah. The Paper Brigade though, you don't remember that? With the mail? And
No.
they had to go, they had like mail delivery.
No.
Jeez. Slacking.
I know, right?
It's like two of the best ones.
Yeah.
But I guess when you have kids, you kind of have to watch Disney movies a little more often.
Yeah.
Like the animated ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite animated Disney movie's got to be Aladdin or like Moana.
Moana. I've actually seen that.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
With the musicals and stuff.
The Rock is hilarious in that movie. And then the crab sings the song.
Yeah.
Fucking great movie.
I like. Don't they do like songs in that movie?
I was supposed to grab a beer.
They like.
Did I not grab a beer? That was ridiculous.
Oh, with the stretch. Yeah, don't they do like songs though?
Yeah.
Like, sing songs.
Yeah, the crab sings a song, and the Rock sings a song, and Moana sings a bunch of songs.
Huh.
Yeah, it's one of those sing-along songs or
Sing
movies.
along, sing along.
I love Pinocchio. I love Dumbo. Love the really, really old Disney movies.
Is The Sandlot considered a Disney movie?
I don't think so, but that is a fantastic movie.
That's a classic.
Did you see the whole Sandlot crew got together for an Instagram picture?
Yeah. Like 20 years later or whatever.
Yeah, they were all standing on a baseball diamond. Dude, some of them are like, look like crackheads.
And some of them look the exact same.
Yep.
Yeah. It's legit.
Yep. Yeah, the movie the kid the movie was based around, he looks the exact same.
Yeah. The main guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What about,
Yep.
1917?
Oh, god damn it, I haven't seen it yet.
I bought it.
Oh, dude.
You gotta let me borrow it.
It's on my Prime account. Yeah. I just buy digitals now on my Prime.
Yeah, that's smart.
Just load up the
That's how I'm buying video games from now on.
online.
It's just straight to the
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Who we got? Oh, Jay Nichols. Jay Nichols in the chat.
Is that your brother?
That's my madre.
Oh,
Mi madre.
he's the mother.
Is the madre.
So, dude, what'd you do lately since there's like nothing to do? We've all been cooped up in our houses.
Play Call of Duty.
I hear ya.
Been
I've been
streaming
playing
a little
Call of
bit.
Duty, too.
That fucking Warzone, dude. It's so addicting, but I fucking rage, dude.
I suck. I played it and I suck.
It's hard.
It is hard.
Very hard.
It is for the elite players.
Yeah, dude, I've gotten like probably 2 or 3 wins, and I've got like top 10 like probably 15 times. Like the other day, I was playing solos. I had 8 kills, and I was like 5 people left, so I was like 6th place, and I died from the fucking gas, bro, from the storm, the circle closing. I was pissed.
That's how I died my first time.
I was pissed, bro, because you can't outrun it.
No,
It
and
just fucking eats you.
and then there's like if it catches you, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't, even if you run the way it's coming, you can't outrun it.
Right. Unless you have like a knife, but who carries a knife?
Yeah, I know.
Because
Right?
you can run faster with a
Yeah.
smaller gun or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. So.
Yeah. My big accomplishment on Call of Duty lately has been I got a 19-1 game the other day.
Oh yeah.
It was nice.
Didn't you get
Up to the KD.
Is that the one you put on social media?
Yeah, I think so. Or Snapchat.
Yeah.
I Snapchatted a couple people.
Yeah. Saw that.
Yeah, I was pretty proud of that.
Yeah. It's funny because you could check your stats for Warzone and like multiplayer. Like my multiplayer KD's like 1.5 something, but I played a lot, so it's tough to.
Oh yeah, mine's under 1 because I've been doing all those challenges where you have to like get fucking hipfire kills and fucking melee kills and.
So you just been going for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been unlocking guns.
And then if I look at my Warzone KD, it's like a 1.10, like barely positive.
I used that some unlock that I got with the game on the M4.
Oh.
It has the short integrated silencer barrel.
Oh yeah.
And it's a little badass. Every time I am not really doing a challenge and go into a game with that, I can usually pull out
Some kills.
at least 1.5 to 2 KD.
Yeah. That's good.
You have to keep up with some of those motherfuckers.
Beasts.
Dude, I got in a game the other day and someone did one of those on the storage container map.
Yeah, that's where I have my.
We got into the end of it and the motherfucker had like 70 or 80 kills.
That ain't shit.
I was like,
You know what my record is on that map?
you told me it was like 150.
131, 132. Yeah. I was popping off though. Had a couple of chopper gunners.
Yeah, yeah, and you have to have a big magazine, not and sleight of hand. So
Yeah.
you can fucking
I just be popping.
yeah. And if you don't have sleight of hand, you gotta have full metal jacket, so your bullets count better.
Yeah.
It's
all shebang.
yeah. You have your semi auto aim on. You know where like when you're semi close to a guy and aim, it aims like jumps a little to right on him.
That's only for controller console players. No.
Mine has that turned on, and sometimes it fucks me up. So it's like right when it jumps, I still have the stick moving, so it moves even further past them.
Yeah, so on keyboard and mouse, it's not a thing.
And I haven't spent enough time with it to turn it off.
Yeah, you don't really want to turn it off though.
Cause it's nice at long distances.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
when you're aiming 100 yards away, and you're right on a guy, and he moves, it kind of moves with him.
Right.
It helps you out a little bit.
Yeah,
It's more
keyboard.
realistic too. Like if you were aiming a real fucking gun, if he started moving, you wouldn't be like, what do I do? You know what I mean? I think the auto aim kind of helps make it more realistic because you wouldn't just stand there and fucking not aim at somebody with a gun in your hand.
Yeah.
They're shooting at you.
Yeah, definitely helps. But keyboard and mouse is just elite, so you don't need it. It's easier to aim with a mouse, and it's a lot faster.
Is it?
Yeah, and on console you're only running probably
I know.
60 tops.
You told me.
Frames per second. So it's like if you played on your PS and then you played on my computer, you'd be like, it's like two different games.
I would dominate.
It would just be a lot quicker.
Would I dominate? Kill everyone? Fuck shit up?
Probably do better than you would on your PlayStation. But once you go on PC, you don't even want to play on PlayStation.
But that's like, that is 10 times the cost of a fucking console.
Well, wait till this PlayStation, this new Xbox and PlayStation drops. They're gonna be like
Whatever.
$500
They're gonna be more than that.
at minimal. 500.
Yeah, they're gonna be more than that. But yeah, I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy the PS5. They said it's gonna be cross compatible, so I'm gonna be able to put my PS1, PS2, PS3 games in that motherfucker and play all of them. You know how many old games I have? Like, it is out of control.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounded like. Was that my phone? It sounded like someone was calling you, like a vibrator.
Yeah, but that's not the case because I don't have my phone on me. That was weird.
Oh shit! They just a new stay-at-home order in effect. Oh no, they're just saying it is in effect right now for Denver and Boulder.
Not Aurora.
Nope, not yet.
Did you see they? Just to touch on that real quick. Did you see they closed down the liquor stores and marijuana dispensaries for like 2 hours?
Yeah.
Or they said they were gonna shut them down.
It was like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're like,
I did.
No, we can't do that.
People were joking about it. They were like, "We had a prohibition for 1 hour."
Mhm.
It's like, no, you didn't have a prohibition. You could still have and carry all those things, but you just can't go buy it.
You know what I think's cool about the old prohibition is like people would stash. They'd make like fake walls in their house and stash bottles of liquor and
Yeah, dude.
so then like
The old
years,
prohibition days were the coolest. That's where racing came out.
and then like years later they would the new homeowner would like knock down the wall and find like vintage bottles of wine and stuff
Or cash.
or cash. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
That shit kind of that's my shit. Shit like that.
Oh, I love old shit.
Like yeah, we
Like,
yeah
like watching the Hatfield and McCoy show of the old moonshiners.
yeah moonshine.
Fucking
is-
love old. I love that backwoods country shit.
I remember the first time I was a guest on your pod. I was like obsessed with that fucking gun you had.
Oh yeah, that
19
Italian,
Yeah.
that Italian revolver,
1941 or something like that.
something like that. Yeah,
39
early. No, it was earlier than that.
was it?
Yeah,
I
because
don't
41 was World War II.
Yeah,
They wouldn't have been using.
but that's also when a lot of governments and countries
Do you
started
think they would have still been using
to
a
come up with new weapons.
black powder revolver with the?
No, yeah, you're right. It's probably like 1920s.
Yeah, it was old as
Or-
shit. I do know that.
That movie 1917, dude. That's a pretty badass movie.
Dude, I bet. I heard you're on the edge of your seat the whole time because this motherfucker's running through battlefields.
Yeah, he basically getting shot at the whole movie.
Yeah,
He's
and
just-
you're like, fuck.
he's
I
just-
know he makes it because this movie's really long, but this is fucking intense.
You know what though? Well, I don't want to ruin it, but
Don't.
they both don't make it. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, shit.
And the way that the dude dies, you wouldn't expect it, but yeah, definitely a good movie. 1917. And you still have to watch the Aaron Hernandez documentary.
Shut up. My buddies are after me too about that.
Jesus, so bad.
Yeah.
Who we got up in here?
Hey, chat. What do you guys...
Yo, we got Trin in this mug.
Hey, Trin. What do you think about us having a guest on? You think we should have him plop him right here, him or her? Or do you think we should just call him or FaceTime him and then set the microphone close to the screen? What do you think?
We need a bigger table.
Let us know.
Blake has to build us a bigger table.
I could do that. I'm the guy for that.
Or could you even extend this one?
Probably.
Just make add-ons to it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like maybe like 2 more, 3 more.
Or I could like take this thing home, take off this board and that board, and add switch these out for a board that's like 5-6 feet long.
Going this way.
Yeah.
But it has to be able to fit down the stairs too.
fuck. Or we'll have to bring it down here in 2 pieces, and then I'll have to finish putting it together. I'll just have it connect with, I don't know, 6 to 8 screws or something like that.
Yeah, a T would be nice.
T would be nice.
It also has to...
Because then we could have our shit up here when no one's here.
Right. But it also has to be small enough to where it can fit into camera frames.
It will.
So we'll have to...
It'll be like this same width, just maybe 4 or 5 feet.
Yeah, we'll just scoot this forward and then...
Because it's only going to come out maybe a foot or so.
How far this way? Like a foot?
I don't know however long the table is, 1.5 feet. So out here or something. So it'll be up here, about right here, much further forward.
See, that's the thing too, is you have to make it... It has to be further enough from the cameras to get all of you, but then not so far away that you can't see.
And we got to make it to where it's not in your way of your fucking space, your living room, you know?
Yeah, I just usually put it right there.
But you're not going to be able to, you know, if it's a big T. You know what I mean? Even if you Rubik's or Tetris it and put it like...
Yeah.
It's going to be, you know...
Maybe if we just do like...
Maybe if I just build another 4-foot one of these and then just not put them together.
Yeah. Well, we can just slide them together.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would probably work better.
That's probably better.
Yeah. So other than that, any good quarantine Netflix shit that you're watching? Shows?
I've
movies?
been watching Dave on FX.
Oh, is that Lil Dicky?
Yeah, Lil Dicky.
Did you tell me about that?
Dude, it is the funniest shit. Kevin Hart's one of the producers or writers or something like that.
What does he do?
Lil Dicky?
Mm-hmm.
In the show? He's trying to become a rapper. Like a legit rapper. So he has like the first episode, he doesn't really do much. He's like with his girlfriend and there's a lot.
He has
I'm not
a
even gonna
girlfriend?
get into it. Yeah. Yeah.
She good looking?
She's pretty hot, yeah. Yeah. And then like his parents are super white. He's super white. You obviously know.
Yeah.
He is the most socially awkward fucking person ever.
Is that just a front to make it the show better?
Yes, probably. He's probably not that socially awkward.
Yeah.
But the 3rd episode he has, or maybe it's the 4th episode, he has Trippie Redd in it.
Mm.
I think it's the 2nd or 3rd episode he has YG in it.
Okay.
And then the episode with Trippie Redd he has Young Thug or someone like that in. I'm not exactly sure who the 3rd one was, but it's all new rappers, like people that I promise you don't even really listen to.
Yeah, I'm not into that new age rap.
No, mumble
Not my stilo.
rap and like new all sound the same rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still into Tech Nine. That his album he dropped, I don't know, end of last year, beginning of this year, I don't know when it was. He has some fantastic fucking songs.
Einstein Tech 9.
Yeah. He's fucking awesome. I love that guy.
Any other movies or shows? Or are you just on Dave right now?
No, Dave only has like 4 or 5 episodes, so if I tell you to go do that, you're gonna be mad at me. You're gonna be like, fuck you, dude. Let me go watch some of this fucking
Well, that's only on
2
Hulu.
hours worth of content.
Hulu, right?
And it's only on Hulu. FX.
Yeah.
It's on FX, so it's on TV too. It's on like cable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on FX.
Oh. Well, I have cable.
We started, we've pretty much watched like sporadically throughout like all 10 years of the show going, but what's the show with Chip and Joanne where they flip houses?
Flip That House.
No,
I just know Property Brothers.
it's like that, but it's Chip and Joanne.
I know.
My wife's gonna be so mad at me.
HGTV.
Yeah, My wife's gonna be so mad at me because we've been to Texas where they have their office and like they have a store and stuff.
Mm.
Fuck, why can't I think of it? I can't remember. Oh well.
It's good though.
Oh, it's great, fantastic.
Nice.
That's kind of what I want to do. I want to flip houses. I mean, my goal, my New Year's resolution for 2020 that I told all my buddies drunk as shit was that I was going to make $200,000 in the next 2 years.
Flipping?
No, just in general. So like I'll make a little over 100 with my normal job, and then I plan on making like $100,000 profit in the next 2 years with houses.
Yeah. You and your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think from what we've done to our house now, we bought our original loan was $220,000. So I think we can sell the house for $400,000, maybe $375, somewhere in there. So, I mean, the loan's in my dad's name, but he's been buttering me up. So I figure we're gonna probably profit somewhere in the $100,000 range.
Because you guys are renting.
No, we own the house.
Oh, okay.
So when we sell the house,
That profit.
all that equity and profit is ours.
Okay.
But we plan on buying like our next flipper, and we plan on buying a house in Missouri on Lake of the Ozarks.
Mm.
Yeah, that's gonna be our fun play area. You got to come out there too when we get the house. It's gonna be.
Is it legit?
It's gonna be a lake house. We haven't bought it yet. I don't know.
On, like, actually on the lake?
Yeah, that's what we're shooting for.
Couple,
Hopefully with a dock,
couple jet skis.
maybe. Yep.
A little fun.
If not a jet ski, we're definitely gonna have a boat or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Fishing or wakeboarding type boat?
That's why I say or two,
Yeah.
because the
Yeah,
the first boat we get is definitely gonna just be like an easy fishing boat,
Yeah.
and then the second boat is gonna have to have some power so we can go play on the water.
Maybe a little tubage action.
Exactly.
Have
Make
you ever
some
been tubing?
Oh yeah, tubing, skiing, wakeboarding. Wakeboard's a lot easier to get up on, but it's a lot harder on your fucking knees because the board's so much bigger. And water skis, I've tried it a couple times, and I got up for 3 seconds and my knees could not handle the smacking against the water, that vibration.
Mm.
It couldn't handle it, so my knees buckled. Granted, I also don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I haven't water skied before. So I would imagine I was doing it wrong, which is why my knees buckled.
Right.
Tubing's really fun.
I've only been tubing. I haven't been wakeboarding or water skiing.
I want to get one of those tubes that has the wings on it, that once you get up to a certain speed,
Go flying.
it goes airborne.
That would be scary.
Oh, dude, you know you're going to eat it. You know you're going to eat it. And anyone that has gone, like, water sporting, you know if you hit that water at a certain rate of speed, it fucking hurts.
No
It's
bueno.
it's like rolling on concrete.
The Goofy movie.
Fucking sucks.
The Goofy movie. Oh, yep.
Well, I mean,
So you're still. This isn't really affecting your work. You're just working. You're still working full time.
Absolutely. Yep. And even my job, there's stuff I can do at the shop, at our yard. There's infinite things to do. I can get a 40-hour week even in full quarantine.
Yeah, even if you're not driving.
And not to mention that my job is a service, and I have seniority over everyone but 2 people. 1 driver, but 2 people at my job.
So you're pretty high up on the totem pole.
Yeah. If shit ever hit the fan and the owner died, and the owner's boss had to take it over, me and my dad are literally second in line to take over management and help the new owner with paperwork. And see, that's where I love my position where I'm in right now, because when shit hits the fan and it's time for the owner's son to take over the company, which is going to happen in the next 10 years. So it's
Yeah.
going to happen while I'm there.
Right.
And I mean, I have this company by the balls. Hopefully, when it happens, I can get in with the office and start learning some business part of it. And I can maybe take off to another state or another part of this state with my own branch of that company, and I run the whole thing pretty much,
Mm.
to where I can maybe talk about like a 80, 90, $100,000 salary contract.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, making big money, that's what it's about, right?
Yeah.
And I'm technically in the oil company, in the oil field.
Yeah.
So
Gas and
there's
oil.
huge money in this industry. So there's no excuse why a little small mom and pop shop turning into a big corporation can't help out their second, third, fourth, fifth in line, you know?
You know what I found out about my company?
What was that?
We're in the top 100 on the Forbes list.
Wow.
We revenue about $3.2 billion a year.
So are you guys just like, are you guys at DIA and everywhere, or are you just private?
Just private.
Wow.
But we have an energy side as well. So we have aviation and then we have TAC Energy.
So are the energy guys kind of oil too? Oil and energy?
I'm not exactly sure on the energy side, but
Because is the fueling part of it part of your company?
yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
oil somewhere in the company.
Yeah. And then I think the energy side is also like solar energy and like
Wow.
stuff like that.
Wow.
So there's two sides of it. So it's like, yeah, I looked up on Google and it said the article I saw said that we're 92 on the Forbes list
Oh, damn.
for companies.
Jesus.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, you need to stay with that company. You put 30 years into that company, Derek, you're going to retire with millions of dollars.
That's the plan. Just gotta keep learning those airplanes. That's the hardest part, dude. Is telling the difference between airplanes. Because they all look the fucking same.
They're not going to look all the same to you in a year.
No. But now they do. It's like, jeez.
Just like when I started driving a truck, all the fucking trucks look the same to me. And now you drive down the road and it's like, oh my god, look at that fuck. That was the new Peterbilt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like,
It'll definitely happen, but
it's just, you get in that point with a company to where everything is just second nature. Everything feels comfortable. Everything should get easier,
right.
technically. Like our company struggles. And this is a big shout out to anyone thinking about starting a company. There are things that are acceptable when you are a mom and pop shop,
Right.
and there are things that are very unacceptable when you reach that level where you are no longer that.
Mm.
So we have always been, my company has always been, not my company, but the company I work for has
Right.
always been the cheapest gas, propane, in our area, Elbert County. And they've gotten to the point where, like, the cheapest gas pulls in kind of the scumbags and the cheap people and the white trash, if you will, you know?
Yeah.
And we have always been dealing with that, but now it's gotten to the point where we are such a big company that we're only maybe 10 or 20 cents cheaper than everyone else around us. So there are people trying to come into our area that know how my boss works and know our company could go under pretty fast.
Mm.
So, me and my dad and the two bosses I have are trying to curve that. And me and my dad are trying to work with the boss's or the owner's son, my other boss, and try and get the owner as far away and as little involved as possible, because he has now been completely put in charge of the phones, and that old motherfucker refuses to text, doesn't email, so everything has to go through phone calls and voicemails.
Mm-hmm.
So like trying to give a credit card number over voicemail and phone call is ridiculous. I guess it takes him 20 minutes to run a card.
Jeez.
Like, it's come to a point where the boss's son has had to get online pay figured out as fast as possible, trying to figure out how.
Direct deposit?
No, more of like a website you can go to pay your bill.
Oh.
Dude, that's how mom and pop we are. We aren't even perfected in how we intake money for payments. Like, our system should probably be that we go to the door and knock on the door or call the customer ahead of time so that we can get paid right then and there that day when we give them their propane.
Right.
But it's not. We give them their propane and leave a ticket on their door. And they get a statement in the mail about a week later, and then you pay your bill. Or we leave the statement in an envelope that you can send a check back in to us.
So you just fill out a ticket every load you do.
Yep. It's just like a ticket with carbon copies.
Mm-hmm.
To where you just rip out the third paper in the line, give it to the customer, and you have all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We do the same thing.
Yeah.
But only for non like little, like if someone came in on a little Cessna like 172 and wanted a low lead top off, but they weren't part of the flight school, because we have a contract with the flight school, we fill all their planes. And
it's kind of like buying something at like Home Depot. You're either retail or wholesale.
Yeah. So they'll come in,
because that,
and then we'll
all
fill
that
out
really
a
has
ticket.
to do with is price, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll fill out a ticket, how many gallons, blah blah blah, and then we'll give, like you said, top part to the customer, and you keep the pink or the yellow side of it.
Yeah.
So kind of same dealio. I mean, it kind of keeps it simple and like old fashioned.
It is very simple and old fashioned.
And some people probably like that more, but in this day
Some
and age,
people do.
Yeah, in this day and age though, it's all, since technology's moving up and everything,
It's dead.
it's essential that you get with the times nowadays.
It's dead technology. Yeah. My boss just bought two 2007 or 2008 Peterbilts. Really fucking nice trucks. He bought them from a propane company that went out of business. So the trucks get there and they have brand new computers in them. The meters on the back are all digital, and we can't run them. The boss doesn't he's not smart enough to know how to do that. And then the guy that we got to run them, Johnson, the boss just told him, no, we're not going to do that. So the boss is going to rip all the computer out, rip the digital meter off the back, put our old 1980s mechanical stuff on the back that's worn out, and then send it down the road. Which I understand that is how he sees, and that's how he can get that truck on the road the fastest without trying to change his ways.
Right.
So it makes sense in a part, but man, when that truck first showed up and I found out they were ripping all the the digital shit out of it, I was fucking pissed.
Furious.
I couldn't fucking believe it.
Goddamn furious.
Like, here we are. Oh, and not to mention, with my job, we had a class. It was a week long this summer.
Yeah.
2 days of the class was one class, and the next 3 days was another class. And this class was really just an eye opener to all the things that we are breaking the rules or bending the rules or just blatantly not listening to.
So it was like a do shit the right way type of class.
Yeah, and it was funny because me and my dad were front row taking notes of all the things that we do wrong and do not follow the rules on. And then we got back to the office and started writing all this stuff down. And I really only got through to their head on one big thing. And it was, the small barbecue bottles?
Mm-hmm.
You're not allowed to fill those. Like, we are not allowed to fill those.
Mm.
Because it has to be done on a scale. And it has to be done by weight. And our pumps fill those fuckers way too fast. And we don't carry scales. So it's funny because you'll still have that old timer on his farm every now and then try and like slip you a 20 just so you'd fill all his barbecue bottles. And it's like, dude, if you caught me a year ago, I would have done it. But now we don't even carry our adapters.
So you can't even do it.
Yeah, we have a big fill nozzle on our hoses. And to fill those little barbecue bottles, you've seen it. You need that little tiny fitting to fit in those bottles. So, yeah, we can't even do it anymore. My dad still carries his bottle filler, but he's the service guy. He needs that for like emergencies,
Yeah.
Like,
I fueled my first helicopter the other day.
that's cool as shit. Same fuel.
Avgas. Low lead. No, it was jet. It was jet fuel. Yeah.
So there's really only like 2 or 3 types of fuel. Avgas and jet fuel.
There's 3 different types of fuel that any aircraft could take.
Diesel.
Nope. The smaller prop engines, planes only take avgas low lead, and then the big turbine, like jets, take either jet A negative or positive. And what that means is if someone requests jet A positive, that means that we're putting Prist mixed in with the fuel.
What is Prist?
It's an additive that makes the fuel not freeze at low temperatures.
It's like alcohol. There's alcohol in it.
There might be a touch of alcohol, yeah. I don't know exactly. It's super like chemical shit, but yeah, it just makes it so like when you're at a high altitude, when they're flying really high and like the big like G4s and stuff, it makes it so that fuel doesn't freeze inside the plane.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Is all your gas like diesel and gasoline, or is it under pressure to where you have to like put a nozzle on, tighten it,
Right.
to where nothing leaks out?
Yeah, you put it on, tighten it, open the valve, and then you have a dead man.
Yeah.
Dead man
Like
switch.
a break for a breakaway valve
Yeah.
if for emergencies.
Yeah. Call it a pressure check.
Yeah.
Pressure check it, and then there's just a little valve that you squeeze that's separate from everything else.
That makes sense. That's pretty much just how ours is.
Yeah.
Ours has a little relief valve for when you're done filling to relieve all that before you open it up.
Yeah. That's probably what we would call the pressure check. Flip a switch, make sure you feel it, and then make sure it stops.
If you said pressure check in propane world, they would think that you need a check on a propane line to check its if it has a leak.
Yeah.
Because we call leak and pressure checks when like you run out of gas and your lines need to be checked for leaks before we turn it back on.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Same but different.
Same but different.
Differente.
Same but different. Okay, we're gonna get on another subject real quick.
What do we got?
I want to talk to you about NFL.
NFL.
I know we talked about last time about like how Brady's going to fucking Tampa Bay and all these name brand players are moving around.
Broncos just got the big lineman who's, I guess, really good from the Titans.
Who's that? What's his name?
Starts with a J.
Jay. How about what's his face that went to the Broncos? Melvin Gordon, the San Diego Chargers running back.
Oh yeah. So the Broncos picked up Jarrell Casey from the Titans.
Jarrell Casey. I don't know who that is.
Supposed to be pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, dude. You know how that one day we talked about all the name brand players moved around?
Yeah.
There's really only been a couple moves since then that we didn't touch on. So I'm gonna try and find some of the people we didn't touch on. Did we talked about Teddy Bridgewater going to Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so Carolina has been talking all week about how Cam Newton is treating spring camp,
spring training
as he
Joke.
did his rookie year.
So very serious.
Yeah, he's fucking on it. He ain't dressing like a fucking loser when he comes into the dressing room. Someone caught him
He's
on
back to mature Cam Newton.
Someone caught him on Instagram, took a picture of him in the locker room, and was like, "Look, Eminem just rolled in." Because he's in sweatpants and a hoodie with his hood on with a beanie, and that's literally how he's rolling into work. It's like, yeah, he dresses like a fucking trailer park guy all of a sudden because he's about to get kicked off the fucking team.
Jeez.
But
I mean, it's not like he's bad.
Give me your honest opinion. You think Teddy Bridgewater's gonna fucking replace Cam Newton?
No, but I think Christian McCaffrey's going to have another big-ass year. Christian McCaffrey's a beast.
Agreed. So you think that
They're gonna run the ball.
any Carolina quarterback's probably going to thrive just because of Christian?
Yeah. He's a beast,
I
dude.
do agree with that.
He's a beast.
In a certain aspect, but do you know how lethal it would be with Christian McCaffrey accompanied by a rookie Cam Newton's attitude? Dude.
I mean, yeah. Are you saying that they should get a rookie quarterback?
No, I'm saying that could you imagine Cam Newton healthy and playing with a chip on his shoulder
with Christian?
With Christian McCaffrey right next to him.
I mean, I see it, definitely.
Like, that's a Super Bowl team. I fucking guarantee it.
I mean, you look at Christian McCaffrey in his first 2 years in the NFL, and he was over 1,000 yards both
He
years.
has been the top fantasy point running back, in my opinion, for 2 years. It's not true because Derrick Henry had more points than him this past year.
Oh, wait. Well, it's 2017 when he came in the league. He only had 400.
He was just getting started. You can't say that. And they
No, I know,
they
but-
didn't start him right off the bat.
Right. He wasn't getting the reps in.
Maybe we should be a sports show. I feel like this is something we could do. Like, maybe we should do like
You know what I like about
Blake and Derek's sports segment.
that would be an idea, but you know what I like
I'll
about Joe
record.
Rogan?
You know what? Next Tuesday when I first show up, let's record me doing like some like a bluesy song of Blake and Derek's sports topic. Yeah, you do that in the background while I'm just like Blake and Derek's sports show.
No,
but
that's
you know,
why,
a lot better than that
That's
because
why-
that sucked.
That's why I like Joe Rogan's podcast, because he doesn't ever have any topics.
Well, we could have like a segment. We could name brand it. We don't have to be like Joe Rogan.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying the no topic thing is
I do love the no topics.
pretty
Like
legit.
we had one topic this whole podcast right now, and it was coronavirus. Because we had our typical intro, which is not really a topic, and then all I had on my notes was coronavirus, and then some stats.
It's pretty
And I
much-
don't mean to say that like it's a joke and it's like sports statistics, but I understand people are dying. There's 600 people that have died in the country from this, and we do Acknowledge it. We send our condolences.
I mean, even if you go to Google and look for something to talk about, it's all just coronavirus. There's nothing.
Yeah, that's why you should listen to our podcast, and we're going to talk about different shit.
If there's different shit to talk about. Well, we talk
For
about...
the most part, there is different stuff to talk about, but we kind of got to reach out there and talk about, like, personal preferences and, like,
Right, movies.
stuff that happened a week or two ago.
Video games.
Yeah, it's great. Hey, talking total topic change. I wanted to ask you about how you feel about Red Dead 2.
I have it.
Have you played it?
Yeah.
Have you finished it?
No.
Me neither.
It's just GTA, but Southern. Like, Old West.
But let me ask you this.
It's definitely...
How did you feel about Red Dead 2?
I liked it.
Loved it. Finished it.
It's a good,
Every time. Have played it multiple times, right?
It's a good game.
Have you played it multiple times and finished the story multiple times?
No.
Fuck, dude. Me, all my boys, my wife's little brother, all of us have played Red Dead all the way through multiple times and still would look back at that game like, I'll play that again right now.
Because you know what that is, right?
Nostalgia.
It's just GTA, but Southern style.
But
like
they did it right.
Yeah, but the style of
Red
game,
Dead
the way
2.
the way that you shoot the gun.
But Red Dead 2, its missions were better. Its storyline was better.
Graphics are better.
You've played the new Red Dead, right?
Yeah, I have it. Red Dead Redemption 2.
You, I would imagine, have not finished it for the same reason I have not finished it.
Does it take forever?
It's not the same.
So I'm not a big fan of the RPGs. So I don't fuck with them.
RPGs?
Role-playing game.
See, I think where they went wrong between Red Dead 2 and...
I'm a first-person shooter kind of guy.
In the new Red Dead, I think their main problem was they made the new one too diversified. They made it so you could do too many things.
Right.
The old one simplified it enough to where you had freedom, but you still kind of only had one or two missions at a time, so you only had so much freedom.
Yeah.
This one that they just came out with, the new Red Dead is so big, so much to do, that, and not to mention that if you run over someone or someone's dog or someone's horse, which is really fucking easy to do in town,
yeah,
you have a bounty in that town. Yeah. And if you don't stop, you get shot at. And if you run from the town, every time you come back in that town, you get fucking shot at. Unless you go to the fucking bounty office and pay your bounty off. Which, good luck getting to the bounty office while you have a bounty in that town. Mm-hmm. There are so many flaws with that fucking game that me and my wife's little brother were talking about the other day. And he was saying the same thing. He was like, I have a bounty in every fucking town. So every time I have...
But you don't play online, though. You just play the campaign.
Even if you play online, it's the same thing. The only good part about playing online, and I've told Mo's little brother this, is the people online can help you fight the cops. And if you kill all the cops in the town, you can do your mission in that town until you reload it. Because once you reload, all the cops come back.
I say goddamn.
Red Dead? The new Red Dead's fucking bullshit.
Blake's getting passionate again.
I am passionate.
Blake's starting to yell at me. I'm 2 feet away. Blake's yelling at me again. God damn it. I'm looking at best movies here. Ooh, the Parasite. That movie got 99 on Rotten Tomatoes. Holy shit. That's a good fucking score. That's a good fucking score.
I got a topic.
Did you see Parasite?
No, I have not seen Parasite.
I got a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
I'm not even kidding.
Parasite?
Yeah, that's the one that won the.
Oh wait, no, I did know that. That won awards.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I did know that.
Ford versus Ferrari got a 92.
So, how far are we into this?
About an hour, 3 minutes.
Okay, so you want to talk about our guests? What?
I was just looking at Rotten Tomato scores. They shall not grow old, 100%.
What is that?
That's the one that Peter Jackson filmed with all original World War One footage, and he cut it up and sped it up, or like slowed it down, I guess, or sped it up. I don't know what the frames would be, but they only use real World War One footage, and they went through and fixed all the footage, enhanced it, made it look as real as they could get it, and then added the correct sounds, and it turned it into like essentially a documentary / movie.
Wow.
Badass. That's the one I was telling you.
That is amazing.
Yeah. I'm just looking at Rotten Tomatoes.
You gotta send me that link on my phone if you find it on Amazon so I can buy it.
Oh, it's on Amazon.
Yeah, you should find it on Amazon and send me that link so I can buy it.
Will you buy it and watch it?
I will buy it. I will buy 1917 too.
It's $20.
I'll buy it.
Yeah.
I've been buying everything on Amazon. Amazon's my shit. So, but seriously, do you want to talk about our guests? Because if you're this far in, you're a true fucking fan, and we want to bring you on the show. And
yeah,
we
sure.
can, now that we are rediscovered and have our setup somewhat figured out, I am not going to use the term mastered.
Right.
But if you are in another state and cannot get to Colorado, we can do a FaceTime. If you are a guest, or not a guest, but a fan of the show or a follower, we can do like a 10 minute phone call.
Yep.
We are trying to get friends and
even like if you have some family or something.
yeah, like family or friends on the show, we can give you like 15-20 minutes of our time on live. If you come in live though, you're gonna be here for the full hour and a half.
Right.
So if you're still listening and you want to be on the show,
hit us up, because we are taking guests.
Let us know if you want to be just like Skype 10-20 minutes, or if you want to do full podcast, sit right here with us and shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Because like I was telling Derek, I don't think we should change our format to have guests on. I am open to just like one-on-ones, but having someone else in here with us, the podcast is not going to change. We're still going to go about our intros, our
right.
topics.
Yeah.
We're just going to have a third person's input.
Right.
And then probably about now in the podcast, we're probably going to get into more of stuff they want to talk about.
Yeah. And, I mean, some people, like me, being a streamer and being behind the camera and all of that, you kind of get comfortable with it and stuff. Some people have never been behind a camera before. So the minute you put that camera on them, 2 cameras on them, put a microphone in their face, they get real nervous.
Oh, I know.
So
I've seen it. I've done a couple
right.
a couple one-on-ones now, and I've done a couple with me and multiple other people.
Right.
And I can tell you right now that the one-on-ones, they turn into a lot more of an interview than a conversation.
Yeah.
Because of that same thing. They're not like me and you that can carry on a conversation and know how this is supposed to go.
Right.
It's more of they always look at you for answers. There's a couple silent moments that are awkward. There's always going to be. So I don't really like the one-on-ones. I would rather there be me and you plus them.
Right.
Or maybe me and you plus 2 other people.
Right.
But we don't really have the microphone capacity for that right now. I can have that here, and oh shit, since Amazon's backed up, I probably can't have that here for about 2 months or something like that.
Is
Because
it
I
that
just
backed up?
yeah, I just
Holy
ordered
shit.
I just ordered something that's not essential as they consider it.
And you have Prime?
No, I do not have Prime.
Oh. You gotta get that Prime, dude.
I probably should have used my mom's Prime
It's
account.
only $9.99 a month.
My mom has it, and she tells me don't buy it, just go through me,
'Cause
which
it's-
is smart.
Prime is essential.
Yeah.
I mean, not even just the 2-day shipping, but you get
Yeah, but how much is it a month?
$9.99.
That's worth it. I should do that.
$9.99 a month, and you get 2-day shipping on
I mean,
everything.
I give $20 to St. Jude. That's like just throwing money away, technically, but it's not. I mean, I love my St. Jude contribution.
Think about it. You work 1 extra hour at work, and that's, a third of that hour is what you make that you would pay for that Prime account. You know what I mean?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
So it's really not a lot.
Pretty much.
And you get benefits, and then you get the Amazon Prime Video too. So you can hop on Amazon, and they have the movies and the documentaries and all that you can watch for $9.99 a month. And you get free 2-day shipping, all in the
So
same.
you get Amazon Prime with that?
all in the same bundle. You get free 2-day shipping, and you get like Netflix, but Amazon for $9.99.
But Amazon Prime is video too?
Yeah.
So you get the cool shipping options, and you get videos?
The whole
That's
genre
pretty cool.
of movies,
That's pretty good.
TV
You gotta
shows.
get Hulu because of Dave.
Hulu, I do have to get Hulu. That's one thing I don't have.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't
Do you have cable?
Yeah.
You watch FX. It's on Thursday nights.
Dave. It's
Dave.
just called Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
I gotta check it out because I love Little
Thursday
Dicky.
nights, bro.
Someone told me I looked like Little Dicky when I had long hair.
Lies. No fucking way. No fucking way. Maybe if you had long, curly fucking Jufro,
Yeah.
but no.
That's what I used to have back in the day.
I know. And then you had the skater hair.
Curly fucking.
Always wear your hair back,
And
or
then-
hat backwards.
And then I started balding, and I was like, fuck.
Remember all the fucking nights at Brandon Bergen's house? Shout out.
Brian and Berg. Yeah, it was good times, man.
Yeah,
Back in the dizzy.
yeah. Lots of fights, lots of bitches, lots of
Wait.
fucking.
Are you sure Brandon Bergen? Are you talking about the right person?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Weren't you always over at Brandon Bergen's house with Smokey?
Mm.
They were, because Brandon was growing weed up in his closet.
Oh, yeah. You were there.
Fuck yeah, I was there.
Cheers. Your sister was there a lot too.
I was buying weed from Brandon like every day, every other day.
Your sister was there too a lot.
And then I was hanging out right down the street at my buddy James's house. That's where all the ecstasy and the raves started.
Whoa. PG-13.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Funny story. I went to Electric Daisy Carnival back in the day.
EDC?
Yeah.
I went to EDC too.
Did you go to it when it was at Arapahoe Fairgrounds?
Yeah, what year did you go?
I think it was only here 1 year.
No, bullshit. It was here. Oh, wait, mate. Was it the Benny Benassi year?
It was like probably 2000.
Benny Benassi was the headliner.
2008 or 9? Or, no, that's probably 2007.
Yes. I was at that show.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
That was a good time. Oh, what else we got? Blakey.
They did another rave at the fairgrounds.
I want to touch back on the guest thing.
Yeah, let's touch on that.
Also, it's good to have a guest who has been around a camera and who's used to it. And
It's hard to find.
it is hard to find.
It's hard to find.
And it's hard to find someone who's also has the following that kind of we want to get our name out there for.
I know.
So it's like
That's
we're
why I'm so
welcome.
bummed I'm not allowed to be in the fucking one with this bitch got fucking 15,000 followers. And
Yeah, well,
Derek's
it's
like,
not
no,
for sure
I
yet."
want to do it one-on-one. And it's like,
Yeah.
this fucking podcast is about to have potentially over 1,000 views, and I'm not even gonna be in it.
I don't think it's gonna go that high.
You're high.
Because think about
As
it.
soon as you post something like that on her Facebook that shows her in a video talking to somebody,
It wouldn't be on Facebook.
or I mean Instagram,
Yeah.
you knew what I meant.
Yeah. I mean, so that's
Dude, I
that's the
promise
thing.
you, that's only a 15th of her followers.
Yeah, but you have to keep in mind that Instagram followers are not all real. You know?
You think she's purchased her followers?
No. I'm just saying, like, there's like
I mean, it's potentially true, but
there's
at the same time,
oh,
put-
stop yelling at me.
purchased followers still are real people.
No purchase followers, but just like followers that maybe followed you and then they lost that account, so you still have that follower, but you're not getting that viewer. Like me, dude, I still have my old Instagram account. It's still there.
That's true.
I could go back and look at it,
I agree.
but I can't sign into it.
Agree.
So it's like there's a lot of those out there too.
But we don't care about those people that are dead accounts. We care about the views
Right.
from those dead accounts.
So going back to guests, if you have a little bit of a following and you want to come on the pod and maybe get us our name, help us out, get our name out a little bit, and then we get your name out on our socials. Hit us up. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, I have
The more the merrier. I think we should start.
4 or 5 people that want to come on, and I'm gonna talk to them this week since we figured out the FaceTime. I'm gonna talk to them this week and see if they want to just do like a 10 or 20 minute, or if they want to sit here with us and go through a whole hour and a half, 2 hour podcast.
Now, would these people that you're talking about get nervous with a random person?
No. 2 of them are very open to new people. One of them is from New Jersey, and he moved here because of his girlfriend, and we have all learned to now love him. So it's one of those guys where it's like he wouldn't be shy or change his demeanor in any way with anybody around anyone.
That's good. That's kind of the guest that we're looking for.
Yep, and then my other buddy, he's a Marine, an ex-Marine, and he's the same way. He would not change his way around anyone.
And that's
And he's someone we could throw curveballs at randomly the whole podcast and just be like, hey, what do you think about vaginas?
That's another thing too. Like people with a cool job, or people that have cool stories and whatnot. Like my buddy James, he was an EMT for a while.
Yeah.
And
that's what we want.
Just those stories that people can come on and tell their life story or tell.
I've even thought about bringing my wife's mom on because she's a nurse, and some of the shit that she can tell us, some of the cool stories that she can tell us, dude, I've thought about it.
Yeah. I mean,
older people too.
That would be like a one-on-one, and then like your wife could like sit and watch though.
And she'd be in tears over there. No, I don't know about that.
I wouldn't want to. I don't want to be in on that one.
Bullshit. No,
I don't want to be in on that one. No,
Hey,
no.
My philosophy with you sitting there with me is you don't have to say nothing. I just want you there as a presence to throw in comments.
Because I'm good at that?
Yep, I want you to. That's why I don't want us to do one-on-ones, but I'm open to it because I know how much you think it's gonna work.
All right, let me ask you something. When you first had me on as a guest, you didn't think I was gonna be that good.
No. No, I did not.
I killed that. I was interviewing you, dude. You weren't interviewing me. I was podcasting you.
I noticed that, and that's a shout out to episode like 29 or something like that. Something like that. I think
it was early. No, it was probably
31,
early. No,
32.
No. It was probably like 24, 22.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure. Because we've done. I mean, we're coming up on like 15 ourselves, just me and you.
Yeah, I mean that's not wrong. I mean,
it's got to be close to 15.
I'm looking right now. I'm gonna find out when was Derek and Blake's first episode. Ooh, it started
mid-20s.
Ooh, that's still us. Oh, and that's Garrett. 24.
I called it.
24.
Yeah, called it.
Episode 24. 8 months ago. We've been doing this for 8 months? That sounds about
Yeah,
right.
but we didn't like start
Sounds about right.
knocking them out until
Guess what our views were on our very first episode?
80.
Nope, 39.
Oh,
It was
really?
low.
One of them's up there.
Let me look. Ooh, there's a 62.
Yeah, I know there's an 80 in there somewhere.
65. I don't know.
It kind of fell off, but we're trying to get those views back up.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Oh yeah, no, it was episode 36.
It's 80,
The charity one.
80 something.
No, it's 36. It doesn't tell me. It says 12 views, but that's not right because it got moved to the top because of its views. Maybe it's been 12 views since it came to the top. Anyways, I think
I think it'll. We're slowly making our way back to the top. Let's just put it that way.
yeah.
It'll.
I do believe
Episode 25 says right here 76 views.
25.
Yeah, episode 25.
Jesus.
76 views.
Now
That was
you're
our
talking.
second episode together. Then we got episode 26 at 71 views. We was killing it, dude.
Dude, we were killing it. Not were. We're still killing it.
Right.
I want you guys to understand that, like, we are here to stay. We're going to put out 100 episodes. So, how many weeks is there in a year? 52? It's a leap year, so I think it's still 52, but I'm not exactly sure. But I think...
Yeah. We'll knock them down.
I think that we're gonna put up some numbers this year, and I've been reaching out to all kinds of Instagram people trying to get them to maybe Skype us or something during our podcast.
Yeah, we could do like a phone call in for a quick 15 minutes.
Dude, you know how fucking crazy it would be if I could get like someone crazy like Luke Combs or like
That's big. That's
like
huge.
someone to just call us for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's huge. Or what about your Bobby Bones guys?
Bobby Bones.
That's
Have maybe
big, too.
Eddie or Lunchbox do like a 5-10 minute Skype with us.
Yeah, that's huge.
Dude, that's huge. That's fucking huge, man.
Yep. So, anything else?
What are we at now?
We're at an hour and 20 something, 21 minutes.
I mean, yeah.
Anything else you want
I
to?
don't want to bore anyone with us just rambling.
Yeah. I think that's it.
And you might have your second cast show up here in a couple hours. So, I mean, I'm okay with dropping
No,
out.
I'm okay with this one.
Yeah.
If,
Yeah.
if people made it this long, then they, I think, would be more interested in coming on the show because they're actually showing that they, you know.
Yeah, and not to mention that we figured out our phone call thing, so I can just give you my phone number, and you can pop up, and we can talk to you.
Yeah.
So, that's fucking real cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta break real quick.
Urinate, and then we'll go to our
Yeah,
outro.
and then we'll go to our outro.
Outro and outro. If you haven't already, guys, check out the movie 1917. Check out They Shall Not Grow Old. Check out, if you haven't seen Inception, you're absolutely nuts. That's a good one. TV shows. As far as TV shows go, I'm not a very big TV show guy, so I don't know. I'm not very well blessed in the TV show category because I get really bored with it, with like TV shows. I did watch Prison Break back in the day. Prison Break's an excellent show if you start at the beginning. Lost was an excellent show if you start at the beginning. Gets a little crazy towards the end. See, that's the thing with TV shows though. If they start off good and then they extend them for like 5-6 seasons and then the story just goes to shit.
It's because it's not so much because the story or their story plot gets dull, it's
Right.
because you're used to it.
Or you expect more. Do you want one?
Yeah, I agree, because Walking Dead was the exact same. Because Walking Dead, the first 4 or 5 seasons, it literally had you on the edge of your seat every fucking time an episode would come on.
And then the story died.
And then the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th season were like,
Not what you expected. We're gonna end this.
well,
one.
and it was like it wasn't so much that it was unexpected, or it was expected. It was like it was all repetitive. It was all stuff you'd seen before.
Right.
I mean, it was all.
Right. The story didn't change.
I mean, I understand that,
Did
like,
or
in a
didn't
zombie
change?
apocalypse, people would probably not change, and in about 4 or 5 years, 4 or 5 seasons, you would see about everybody's tactics.
Right. For sure.
It definitely in a group that would survive that long. You'd see tactics from other groups that shit wouldn't change.
Yeah.
I mean, people would have the same tactics. It would just be a different time. Just like they say, same shit, different place.
Same shit, different toilet.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna end this with a shot. Cheers, Blake. And episode 43. Back at it again. If you, obviously, we do this every time. If you made it this long, thank you for the support and listening. We do appreciate it. Like and subscribe. If you're on Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars if you feel we deserve it. Spotify.
Absolutely.
I don't know how Spotify works with the rating system, but
Me neither.
if there is a system on there, 5 stars.
Yeah, we want to give a big shout out to Anchor, Apple Podcast, Spotify,
Did you hear that?
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all the platforms that we spread the word on.
Yep. Did you hear the
Much love.
ad on Anchor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
And I love that gives you that option, because I must have
Yeah.
been missing that,
Yeah.
because none of our fucking videos that I was uploading had that.
Yeah, I know.
So
We got the ad on there, so shout out Anchor.
yeah, and another thing is Anchor sent me an email and said the more we use our ad, the more possibility of us getting another ad. And they'll send me an email or notification on Anchor for us to record another
Ad.
commercial.
For sure.
And
Out here recording commercials and shit.
I think we need to get a little more pre-prepared.
Well,
So like we'll write down what we want to say, and then me and you will critique
I think
what
it-
we write down for
Yeah.
5 minutes.
I think the ad sounded good, though.
I think it did for us just
Winging it.
fastballing it. But at the same time, like I had 7 or 8 people inside my back garage room
Yeah.
when I played that, and they all said the same thing. They were like, it's very generic. Like, you could almost drain that out like a normal commercial. I was like, that's kind of what you want. I mean,
Yeah.
the commercials
of-
you do drain out.
Yeah, that's true. All right, podcast people. Thank you for tuning in. Episode 43. Blake, thank you.
Big shout out to Derek.
Big shout out to Blake.
Derek's been killing it. He's been my sound guy. He's been figuring this shit out in the background on his off days,
It's tough.
trying to figure it out. We
had when we
what is this thing called? We have the Notepad 8FX.
yeah, it's just
And we are having an echoing problem when we play our sound back on GarageBand. So if anybody has any information on that, that would be greatly appreciated if you share that.
I
but
think
A lot of
You know what's-
what I just said is probably gibberish.
You know
to
what's
most
weird?
people.
is it worked perfect the first time.
I know.
We didn't change a thing.
But like I said, something happened in one of those knobs that I was fucking with that day that we couldn't figure it out. something's changed, and it turned the echo on.
But I didn't see. This is the thing. I didn't touch any knobs from the first session to the second session.
But I did.
But
I did. Like
but I'm
when
saying
I
it was fucked up when we first started the second session. That's what I'm saying. Nothing changed.
I know, but from the first session to the second session, by the time we got everything working on the second session, it had that terrible echo
When we wanted
that
to play
wasn't
back.
on the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
And something happened. Something has changed in that board.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. Twitch, YouTube, Apple, Spotify, Anchor.
YouTube for sure.
All of you guys.
Big shout out. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear guests in the future.
We're working on it.
But I think if you are an actual fan and want to hear what it says, you'll get to a quiet place, turn it all the way up, and hold it to your ear, and you'll hear what our guest has to say. And I mainly only say that because our guests are going to be what's going to be hard to hear. We're going to have guests in the future on FaceTime, and
we'll figure it out.
just letting you know. Just giving you a
Thank you
heads
guys.
up.
Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping
Thanks,
in.
Apple. Thanks, Spotify.
Episode
Thanks,
43.
Anchor. Episode 43.
And we...
And we...
out this month.
Over and out,
Over
baby.
and out, baby. Peace out, y'all. Peace and love. Stay safe. Stay healthy.
Much love. Stay quarantined. Stay healthy. Don't listen to fucking politicians. Listen to your scientists and fucking doctors.
There you go. Peace.
Love you.
Love you guys. Late. Let's fucking export that shit.
It's an absolutely fantastic podcast.
Fantastic.
How long was that?
You know, for winging it, we do fucking great.
How long was that?
That was an hour and...
But you understand just as much as I understand. If we have
Who's M. Anderson? Is that... Oh, that's your girl?
that's my wife.
She says, I know how you feel. He yells all the time. So I'm like, stop yelling at me.
Did you stop Twitch?
No, not yet. I'm just reading the comments. Peace out, Twitch. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate Blake's wife for stopping in the chat, as always. Drippy guy.